You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Minor Family Dentistry and by the Sternberg Museum of Natural History. Minor Family Dentistry would like to bring you the following dental health tip. It's recommended to have a dental checkup no later than your child's first birthday. An adult should brush for a young child and monitor older children's brushing to ensure a good job is done. Flossing should start when teeth are touching. Minor Family Dentistry wishes you good dental health. Families, including children of all ages, are welcome. Minor Family Dentistry, 1010 Downing and Hayes. Find them in the Next Tech directory.
So, you think you have skeletons in your closet? Come to Sternberg Museum, where we let our skeletons out of the closet.
Hello, and welcome to You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. My name is Dana Stanton, and I'm the coordinator of the West Central Kansas Smart Start Grant. And with me today is Brandon Hines. Good morning, Brandon.
Good morning.
Now, Brandon is here from the Hayes Public Library, right?
Yes.
Now, first of all, tell us what you do at the library, Brandon.
I'm the head of youth services, which means I deal with babies all the way up to seniors in high school and everything from collections to programs to anything that pertains to that age group.
Okay. Now, you're going to tell us about a new program today called Bookflix, right? So tell us more about Bookflix.
We're really excited about Bookflix. What it is essentially is an ebook program for little kids. And it has about 100 different titles that are, actually there are 100 fiction titles that are paired up with 100 nonfiction titles. And it gives the younger kids an option that they've really never had before. It's very engaging, very stimulating, bright colors, great stories.
Now, say, why did the library decide to implement this program?
Well, we've offered something for the for adults for a while. We've kind of just jumped in when it comes to digital collections, ebooks, audiobooks. They had a few titles on our old digital collection for younger kids, but just the way you access it was kind of difficult. Whenever you want something for your young kids, they can't always use the devices, and I knew we needed some kind of option, and there were quite a few different options out there. And what I kept running into with a lot of these is they were kind of neat and they worked well, but they didn't have those recognizable titles. So when I went to the National Library Conference earlier this summer, my big goal was to find something for those younger kids because I knew there were some things out there. So I went and talked to a whole bunch of vendors, and after talking to probably 5 or 6 different vendors, I decided that I wanted to go with the Scholastic Bookflix because of the recognizable titles and just because of the platform is just incredible and very easy to use.
Now, I know you've brought some examples so you can show us how we access it, what it looks like. So you can tell us about that.
Okay. After you log in, the main page is very simple. If you look at it, you can see a whole bunch of different subjects. Like the first one is animals and nature, then earth and sky, and then you can click on these different subjects. And within these subjects are these different matching pairs of fiction and nonfiction titles. So after, say, we click on ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, you're going to get a number of different titles, and then everybody loves Chicka Chicka Boom Boom.
That's my son's first library book in kindergarten. I'm sorry, personal note. Go ahead, Brandon.
I get that reaction about once a week from this title, so I know what you're saying. So Chicka Chicka Boom Boom is very popular. A parent might say, hey, I remember that. I want to make sure my kid reads that. So they click on that, and they can actually listen to this story. And it's not a movie. Some people have probably seen these before. It's almost like they take pictures from the book. For example, Chicka Chicka Boom Boom has the letters. And instead of it just being one still image, they actually make those letters rock up the tree. Now, all of them aren't like this, but Chicka Chicka Boom Boom is a song in this story. And they sing the song. It's not like it's just read. So that makes it really exciting, awesome. We played it at the library a couple weeks ago, and I think the staff was singing it for about 2 weeks. So as they go up the tree, they fall down. Awesome story. But after you listen to this story, then afterwards, you can listen to a nonfiction story. And this one's called Let's Have Fun with Alphabet Riddles. And every one of these has that nonfiction book to follow it up. Some other extension things that they have is after you listen and read the book, and there are different options. You can actually follow along with the text. You can actually shut it off and read it yourself. That way, depending on what level, because a primary grade kid probably wants to read some of these themselves. So you can do that. But then afterwards, there are puzzlers, which reinforce the different skills. There are vocabulary games. There are simple narrative games like sequencing. It says what happened first in the story, some different puzzles. Just depends on the activity.
Yeah. I'm going to speed ahead a little bit here. Do you have to have a computer? Can you do this at home? Is this at the library? How does that work?
Well, you can access it in a number of ways. That's what's exciting about digital collections in general. You can use your computer at home. This one in particular, we do have a link on every children's computer, so if you want to come upstairs and check it out, you can click away. You don't even have to sign in when you're at the library. You can access this remotely, which makes it so exciting. You can use it on smartphones. You can use it on tablets are incredible for this because they're big. They offer that big visual and the touch screen. You can also just access it on a PC. And then like teachers that use it across the country, they love to use it on smart boards just because it blows up, and it's just such a cool way to access it.
Any other languages? Just English? I know we have some second language learners in our community.
Yeah, thank you for asking. We do have 25 titles in this collection that are Spanish titles right now, and I do need to add that about every quarter they add 10 titles. Some of those are in Spanish. I think maybe 1 to 2 in Spanish every quarter that they add also.
Now, so far, what has the feedback been on this program?
Oh, it's been huge. We've had about 1,500 books accessed on it in like 3 weeks since we've had this thing up. We're trying to demonstrate at the library, so we set up a TV right in front of our desk, and the staff has to go up and restart it because we don't want the 5-year-olds up there with our expensive laptops. And the first day we did it, we had a girl sitting there for 3.5 hours. There's so many things going on. She didn't want to do our activity or anything. And she's like, hey, it's over. Come start it. Come start it. So that was really exciting. We also had a parent like, are you serious, guys? Because their kid didn't want to leave because they wanted to keep watching it. But it's like, you can access it at home, too.
Now, is there a cost to this program to patrons of the library?
You know, we're really proud that all of our services are free to patrons, with that exception if you return a book late. But other than that, no, this is a free thing. All you need is your library card. To access it, you can get on our website. If you go to the Hayes Public Library website, any tab at the top here, you can see Youth Services. And if you click on that tab, you can click on this other button down here that says Bookflix. After clicking on that, all you have to do is punch in that 13-digit library card or card number on the back of your library card.
All right. Now, if they have any questions, who do they contact? You?
You can contact me. You can contact any staff member. Also, it's really easy, too. You probably don't even need help with this if you know where your library card is. So you can come in, or you can just access it on your own remotely. All
right, and we're going to put the library website up on the screen. Thank you, Brandon. It sounds like a great program, and I can't wait to try it out.
Thanks for letting us share.
You've been watching You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. Parents, remember you are your child's first and best teacher. Thank you.
Thanks for watching You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You can watch the program weekdays in the noon and 9 o'clock hours. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Minor Family Dentistry and by the Sternberg Museum of Natural History.